Can you use the wheelchair or anything? Can you sit in the wheelchair?
Unfortunately, no.
No?
But there is a running theme of men in wheelchairs, actually.
Look,
A lot of them
close.
have guns.
Look close, you'll see it.
Uh,
I'm just gonna go, you know?
you know,
Fuck it all.
they might not be open.
I
It
survived.
doesn't make any sense, though.
Can't believe
That
I
doesn't
survived.
make any sense. This is prime pizza time.
It's prime pizza time.
Places in my neighborhood have weird hours. Like, they were closed. Grandma Rose was closed the day after the Super Bowl. And they called it, we're closed for Super Bowl Monday.
That
And-
makes sense. They had a hard day before.
But they don't even open. It's not like they open in the morning. They open at like 4 p.m.
Wait, there's coupons.
We're going to have the whole day off because
They probably
We
cooked
got
a
really drunk.
shitload of pizzas.
Okay.
on-
really drunk.
Okay, what do we want?
Where am I going?
What do we want on our za?
What is happening?
Well, I just picked up this piece of paper in the halls of that horrible place I was in, and it was actually an invitation to a manor.
And now we're gonna go
And then we're going to go to
to
this.
that manor.
By just, I don't know, there was black steam coming out of the ground and you just disappeared in that.
That's what the transportation animation
Ah,
is.
so.
Yeah, it's teleporting. Wait, this is not. Yeah, you're right. I think I need to go to the witch's abode. I mean, I can just run through this shit and kill
Go to the
these-
witch's abode.
Witch's abode.
Do you have to
Grandma-
kill these people?
Well, they're enemies.
Awesome. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they're not happy. I think they've made poor choices in life, and that's what the real problem is. You know what I
It's
mean?
their own.
They're like,
They're enemies themselves. You know?
I mean, we all are, though.
Sure.
I think
Let me just
everything
have
you're
one
saying-
metaphor. How about that? You know, let me have one.
So do you go traditional cheese pizza and then
Yeah,
make
then you
additions to it?
Yeah, then like it pops up and you choose
Mhm.
toppings, and you can choose halves in that screen too.
Okay. So,
I'm shocked that you don't.
Wha-
I shouldn't
I don't use Seamless a lot.
Oh, what do you
okay?
use normally?
I usually use the Papa John's web interface.
So you.
Hashtag truth.
This guy's a.
Uh,
this guy's a papa man. This guy's a
Yeah, if I'm
papa
ordering
papa.
pizza, because I don't need a whole pizza for myself. It's usually like a Papa John's Monday night, because it's $10 for anything you want on it. Anything.
I like how coy you were being about. He was being very coy about the idea of Papa John's.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought
sure.
I was the outcast
Yeah,
here about.
it turns out
about
Greg
just
always
putting
gets
out the
Papa
idea
John's.
that
no,
maybe
a large thin crust Papa John is a treat.
But you just said thin crust no when you first picked up. You're like, ew, thin
well,
crust.
not at Grandma's.
Yeah, I'll get a Papa
Yeah,
John's thin crust.
Papa John's starts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go down to thin to
get
get a
Papa's
normal.
You
thin.
want it real
Yeah.
crisp. So, what
oh,
do you
God,
want?
You shouldn't live in New York.
What's your problem?
You shouldn't live here.
What's your problem? What would you like on your pizza, Steffi?
Some artichokes
Uh-huh.
would be nice.
Boom. I'm just TCBing it out here.
Maybe some eggplant.
Some what?
Eggplant. Eggplant.
Right. I don't see artichokes for some reason.
Oh, they never have artichokes.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, just hit. Yeah,
just
like,
pass it around.
I'll
Yeah.
check.
Because I'm a bumbling imbecile.
Search that corpse.
Oh wow, so much
I
stuff.
found some things on that corpse that might be useful to us.
I found a few things on this corpse. Oh, good.
Boom.
Here comes our chariot, or our carriage.
Trotting up the lane.
Just a couple of
Oh,
horses.
Couple
look at
zombie
these
horses.
beautiful steeds.
Yeah.
No driver.
They just dragged it off the bottom of the lake or something.
Listen,
It's been a
Don't-
rough go for a lot of the people in Yarnum.
it's a
Yeah.
ride.
And the greater Yarnum area.
It's a ride to the manor. Let's not poo-poo it in front of our driver.
Mhm.
I just wonder if you shouldn't put on something a little nicer before you get into this carriage.
Well,
All right.
well.
So I have the left side, so you
Alright, I put
choose
it on
the
something nice.
right side
Oh, yeah.
down there.
There's a lot of enemies around, unfortunately. I should really be careful. Okay.
We'll go and then get dressed when you get out.
Are you crazy? I can't be seen to come out of the carriage and then change my clothes.
Okay. Okay, social faux pas.
Is that a
Social
bird
faux pas.
horse?
What's that?
Bird horse?
Bird horse.
No, it's just a
Do they have
standard
feathers?
horse.
Well, it's a zombie horse. They're definitely dead.
Yeah, they definitely have. I mean, they're not healthy.
Jesus crazy.
Wow.
This guy's dead serious.
This guy's dead. Seriously.
Got some Bloodfuls.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's gonna look good? Gascoigne's is a classic.
Yeah.
Ooh, student. I don't want to be a student. They don't invite students to this place, you know. I don't feel like nothing is really that far.
Try Gascoigne's garb.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nice. Put on
I
better
mean, you have
trousers.
to get rid of
though.
the bucket at some
Yeah,
point.
get rid of the bucket. Put some
Yeah.
trousers on. But this is
No,
only
something
temporary,
nice.
right? Once we get in there, I'm gonna change back because this isn't my look.
Listen,
This
it's
is
your
not
thing.
my look.
It's your thing, Dad.
Let's put his trousers on too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's looking nice.
I've got obviously a different helmet.
Maybe just take off the hat.
Oh yeah.
Just take it off entirely.
Yeah.
Let's just
Take
see.
take this nice hat. There was a nice hat, like
Look
an
how tired
Indiana
she is.
Jones hat.
But I don't know if that matches the garb. Like if we're doing formal, top hat's formal. What about this one?
Oh, sure.
I don't see an Indiana Jones hat though. Where's that at? right here?
This one.
Do it all Gascoigne.
No, but the other one looks better.
I would rather do it without a hat. I agree. Because now you just like what you see is what you get. you know?
Mm-hmm. Weiswig.
Wrong button. Shouldn't
Oh,
have done
great.
that. I didn't know you could put stuff on the hammer actually. Okay. Look how tired I am, guys.
We talked about this once. It's
Uh-huh.
all the same weapon.
You're right. Let's go.
So if you can put it on one half
Let's
of the
talk-
weapon,
Explain it to me during the journey. We got a lot of time.
we do have a
Ahead of
lot
us.
of time.
Desolate.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first word that comes to mind.
First word that comes to mind for me, resurgence. There's definitely a lamp here somewhere,
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
and I want you to find it,
I'll find it.
and I want you to light it.
Don't need this kind of pressure.
Well, it's here.
All right.
Is that at the party
Great,
now?
It's right there. It's right there. Well, we're outside of the.
We're approaching the grounds of the manor.
Yeah, okay.
Or, I mean, we're on the grounds of the manor.
Yeah, the manor's right there.
Yeah, there's the doors.
Mm-hmm. And there's some tick freaks out here.
Yeah, the fleas are a real nightmare.
I guess they are fleas. I think they're more ticks than fleas. Actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think they're more fleas than ticks.
But they got these big, like, blood sacks, you know, like.
Yeah,
don't
both creatures like blood.
But fleas don't generally have this huge sack full of blood, whereas ticks do, right?
You
You guys think these are fleas or ticks? What would you say, these guys?
Ticks. Definitely ticks. Eee.
Yeah, they're horrible, aren't they?
They're the worst.
One of the worst creatures.
They're some of our most disgusting things. Ah, you made mincemeat out of that.
Eee.
Yeah. Real gross, right?
Ah.
Some things I don't regret killing, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, these need to go. Straight
Missed.
nightmare.
Not even close.
Oh yeah, these little worm
Eee,
creatures.
they
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad for everybody now.
No!
It's bad for everybody now.
I
I told you, it's some of the most disgusting creatures you've
I
ever
hate this.
seen. Yeah.
This is the worst orgy.
Isn't it? You show up at this orgy and you think, ooh,
Is this what
how
I-
quickly can I leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope I can get out of here quick
Oh.
because boy.
Yeah.
Because boy. Still alive.
God.
Yeah.
You know, I
good.
had some doubts about the hammer as a weapon, as a primary
No, it's
weapon of
good.
choice, but
Mhm.
with these freaks,
Yeah, it's like
I-
they need to be pounded.
yeah.
These jumping worms.
How much tip do you want to do
Uh,
this, buddy?
Standard
15?
20% or what? Yeah.
20%? 15?
The world is listening, you guys. How much are
20%.
you going to
20%! Continue to check out.
Hey,
Fuck
Greg,
big.
did you ever try that hot dog crust
No.
pizza?
No, I didn't. That seemed like a nightmare.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It was so weird when
for
it
some
happened.
reason, I thought I had it in my head that you had tried that.
No. I mean, I think I posted something about
Would you
it.
try?
Ah, okay, maybe that's.
Would
it.
you?
Because I remember hearing about it and thinking, this is the worst decision a company has ever made.
Well, I don't think it's the worst.
No, it's probably not the
I mean, a
worst.
worst decision would be
A
to put
food-based company.
if they put the hot dog on the outside and crust on the inside.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying? That's the worst decision,
That's-
right?
I don't
that would be
understand
terrible.
entirely.
Replace crust in your mind with hot
With hot
dog.
dogs.
And replace hot dog.
Not
with
hot
crust.
dogs, plural, a hot dog ring.
A
Oh
ring.
yeah, no, that would be pretty bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
And
would
try
be
our
not.
signature dog ring going around the rim.
Dogs
Dog
on the
ring.
outside.
Dog ring!
Dog ring.
Ow!
Jump into the dog ring with a ring of bread on the inside of the hot dog meat.
The hot dog meat.
It makes sense. Don't worry about it. It makes sense.
The hot dog meat.
I mean,
Hot
was
dog
that?
meat.
I'm sure that did well enough because people were like, "What is this crazy shit? Let's put this in our mouths." But like, do you think anybody was like, "That's fucking so tasty. That's so good. Like, I
It's so-
need that. I need that hot dog crust, baby."
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's still on offer or not. I'm
Right.
sure somebody out there has got a few of
Why
those
didn't
hot
we
dog
order it?
rings in their
Why didn't we order it?
freezer somewhere. But I feel like Taco Bell is a company that consistently does this, where it's like, let's come up with a disgusting idea, and everybody's like, yeah, we're actually really into this.
Yeah.
More so than your core menu.
Are you just talking about like the Doritos taco?
I mean, among other things.
That's
I
not-
remember
I wouldn't say
once-
that's particularly disgusting.
I remember once Megan and I
It's
we
extreme.
we got the Doritos tacos and then she vomited and she's never gone back to Taco Bell again. And I think that's probably.
Did you guys go to the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell on?
No, we got
Broadway?
it. It was by wherever we were living at the time. We lived in the same building, and we walked back with it. And she was just like, "I think I'm going to throw up." I was like, "Well, you should if you think you're going to." And then she did. And
like
if I
that as
ever send a link of this video to you, Megan, I'm sorry I revealed that to everybody. But I'm probably not going to send a link of this
I
video
like that
to
as a
her, you know?
response. Like if someone's like, "I think I'm going to throw up." Well, you should.
Well,
Yeah.
you should. I mean, if you think you're going
think
to,
you're
you
going
should.
to, you should do
You
it.
think
No,
you're
you
going
should
to,
go into the
do it.
bathroom and, like,
Do it.
be certain.
Okay. Look at this
It's so
immaculate
pristine.
floor.
Hey, don't interrupt this lady cleaning the floor.
Okay.
She's just cleaning the floor.
Okay, yeah,
It's
she-
not a big deal.
It's just a lady cleaning the floor. It's fine.
Exactly.
I wouldn't dream of it.
No big
I
whoop.
wouldn't dream of it.
It's a couple of ladies cleaning the
Yeah.
floor. Don't worry about it.
Well, of course, look at the floor. It has to be maintained.
Yeah, and this one's cleaning the walls.
Well, if they want to maintain the floor, I don't know why they're melting all these candles all over the place. That seems a little. stupid.
Hello? Are you also, are you cleaning as well? Or are you?
No, she's just got a knife. She's got a
Oh,
knife.
God!
She's
Oh, no, I'm
got a
sorry. I think I
knife,
hit. No,
dude.
that person is dead. It's fine. I thought I hit a cleaning woman.
No, that's the corpse.
Okay, it's fine. She's fine. Hello? Hello? Oh, she got a knife too!
Yeah. It's dangerous out there in the woods.
We're in a nice, manner, though.
Yeah, as metaphorically.
Twejo.
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 That's what Twejo. Ooh, Reitaparash.
Ooh.
Reitaparash. Steffi, is that a German word?
Reitikarush?
Reitaparash?
Nee, Reiterpalast?
Reitaparash. Yeah.
Halash.
Palasch oder Palast?
Halash.
No.
Woo!
No, that's not a word.
It's R-E-I-T-E-R. Is that
That's Ryder, right?
Reiter?
Reiter is a somebody who rides a horse, for example.
Okay.
That's ein Reiter.
Okay.
So maybe it's a weapon.
But
used by
Palasch, I
someone.
don't know.
It's probably an onomatopoeia of some nature.
Mm.
Like brunch. Or turducken.
But no, onomatopoeias aren't.
I don't think that's an
That's not
onomatopoeia.
I'm sorry,
onomatopoeia.
portmanteau.
Yeah,
Portmanteau.
portmanteau, perhaps.
Listen, I've had 1.5 beers in a long day. Okay?
I don't know about you, but when I have 1.5 beers, I don't remember what onomatopoeia means.
I can't remember shit
That is
after
my fucking
1.5
mind.
beers. I'm out of my skull. I'm half cocked and aroused.
I'm at half mast right now. If you catch my drift,
Half cocked and half
catch my
fat.
dick. Hello.
Feel this through the felt.
Her contemporaries fooled me with, but not anymore. Any
They all
woman
are-
with a knife who's about to stab me, I'll attack first. You know, that's gonna be my thing from now on.
But these are like ghost women, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh. There's been some commentary, actually.
But luckily they can't hear us.
No, I don't think they can.
They definitely can't. That's what
Is there any way we can see what people are saying?
yeah, you have to.
Why
go
don't
to
you
the
get
stream.
what's your
But
producer's
don't
name?
interrupt the.
Our producer?
Yeah.
You
Who's the
can't
guy
use
behind the
any of these
glass?
computers, unfortunately.
I didn't.
Our producer's named Jerry.
Yeah.
We'll say.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. He's listening, right? He can.
Definitely, Jerry's always been on top of everything from the get-go.
So he's
And I'd say that we wouldn't be anywhere we are today. We would not have these 3 subscribers if it weren't for Jerry's legwork. Jerry's a great man.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry. We don't thank you enough. In fact, we've never once thanked
Get
you.
away from those cords, Saul. Get away from the cords.
And I don't know, for your listeners, Saul is Jerry's assistant, right?
Yeah, definitely.
He's like an intern or something.
Stay from this cord. Saul, don't touch this cord.
Saul,
I was just checking. Fine.
if I told you you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Classic country song.
What song is that?
I think it's called "If I Told You You Had a Beautiful Body, Would You Hold It Against Me?" I mean, I don't actually know
so
what it's called, but I mean that's a.
If I told
It's a-
you
You had a beautiful body. Would you hold it against me? I'd like to hold somebody again. Just
We
gonna
all
throw
would.
that out
We
there.
all would.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. Now, here's gonna be another disgusting thing to find.
Why are there all these families,
It-
families of statues?
It's like a statue garden, I think, really. You know, that's like, oh, this is. We hired a man.
But it's just strange because they all
We
they all
hired a
happen to
man.
be families. Like it's always.
I mean, maybe
Family
that's
portraits.
cluing us into what's going on here.
Mm.
You missed a gargoyle, by the way.
Son of a bastard.
There he is.
Look at this guy.
Hurt him.
I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him, Greg.
Yeah.
gonna
Right.
finish
That's
the
fine.
job.
Right here. Right here. Dad
actually
takes
did
a
finish the
break.
job, yeah.
You did. It's very
I
good.
could have easily killed myself there because I could have fallen off
Mhm.
to the side of that.
And now here's another one.
Woo!
Yeah.
Aha!
Yeah.
Go ahead. Saul.
Let the cat out.
Literally. It's all go. Go. It's cool. Go ahead.
Who let the cat out?
Meow,
Rare.
Meow. Meow.
Don't go off.
It's fine.
Okay.
Is there a boy up there?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Although one of those may have been. I mean, there's that dude over there.
Yeah, I see him. Oh God, look at him.
So
Look at him.
so statuesque.
Tit for tit.
That's how that saying goes.
Oh
He
no!
got you.
Oh
Oh
God!
no!
He
Oh
got you.
no!
He got you.
Oh no!
You freaked out the cat.